Here it is, the game that will defeat Genshin. Behold, the Tower of Fantasy. So here's our title screen. It's pretty interesting. Wait a second, is that Dolby Atmos? Well, I guess we won't need these things anymore. So you begin your journey in this cave. You're not really sure who you are, why you're there. You grab your weapon. You're ready to go.
This wasn't mentioned in the intel.
Apparently you're on some kind of mission. And then the monster dogs attack. This is your first experience with the combat system in the game. You use a variety of normal attacks, and you'll learn your special attack. Immediately you'll notice that your weapon seems to have a lightning infusion and has an element. And I just couldn't shake the feeling that I had seen this before.
Wait a minute!
You'll continue your journey, you'll find treasure chests, you'll find rocks to mine, and you'll collect different resources just like in any cool RPG.
It's freezing.
The game also features a lot of quick time events, which is pretty unique for this kind of genre. You'll notice here that you have to press the attack button, followed by the dodge button, attack, and jump.
That was close.
That was close.
I think the big one would follow me.
Here's one of the loading screens that I thought was interesting because it just looks so familiar. Can't put my finger on it though. And then here's where my biggest problem occurred. I cannot pick up the beginner sword. Which is pivotal, right? It's the main part of the game that you need to continue. The story will not continue until you pick up that sword. It wasn't until I went to the options and clicked on stuck that seemed to do some kind of magic to the game, kind of reloaded me, more so than actually closing the app and getting back in, which was strange. But once that happened, I had a new option where I could literally just select the sword. But only after the dialogue occurred.
Oh, and your weapon is on top of that crate. Don't forget to pick it up.
Emotional damage.
Then you're introduced to Mia.
Mia's my assistant. Zeke found her in one of the ruins.
You're also introduced to customizing your character, which is something games like Genshin Impact lack. I thought it was really unique though, and it provides a lot of variety and change. However, also leads to a disappointment, which we'll cover here in just a moment. Here you're given a list of 5 presets. You can pick each one, see what you think. You can even customize it from there. So if you just want a good starting point or a good template to begin your customization, excellent. Now what's unique is that you can also see what other people are picking. There's a variety of missions as well. This includes one of them where you're navigating the surfaces. It's simple. You will simply fly around on a drone. You'll click on objectives and you'll learn about the environment.
There wasn't one space rift.
Here's part of the story that seems vaguely familiar. Can't put my finger on though where I've seen this before. Here's your moment where you're first introduced to combat and the dodge system, which is actually really cool. If you hit dodge right before an enemy fires, usually identified by a red streak, you'll freeze time and be able to circle around them and do all sorts of damage. The game also features towers like Breath of the Wild or Assassin's Creed or even Genshin, each uncovering portions of the map as you discover the towers. It also includes a glide system. Now this is interesting because you don't have to do anything. You're just gliding. It's a jetpack. How cool is that? On the other hand, this is where I notice probably the biggest problem for me. It's the environment. I'm just not big on the whole summer look. It looks bland, it looks ugly compared to Genshin, and for that, I was not impressed. The game also features a gacha system, similar to any other mobile game, where you'll pick out different weapons. And this leads to my largest complaint. Once you unlock a new weapon, you also unlock a new character attached to the weapon. The problem is, why would you spend all the time customizing a custom character when you're forced to play as another character?
Stay safe.
The game has a lot of variety. Here's action on a turret where you have to defend a bridge. Get all these guys. You get to get on a space surfboard. And then, when you think it doesn't get any cooler, now your surfboard has turrets, and you are blasting away at ships in the sky. I can definitely say I have not seen this in any other game, especially a mobile game. The game does feature a lot of customization, which is something you don't see very often. From the rocket pack to the costumes, you can customize your characters even after creation. If you begin playing now, you'll unlock even special rewards to customize your characters even further. Overall, it's not a bad game. It's enjoyable. Is it better than Genshin? It's tough to say. The Genshin combat is silky smooth, and the combat system includes locking on characters. At the same time, this game allows you to jump and swing your sword in the air. Additionally, there's more skill involved with the dodge system, which allows skilled players to use well-timed attacks to defeat enemies. Are you playing Tower of Fantasy? Tell me what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Bougie Dragon, out.